How's it guys? Welcome to our first video for E6SA. Today we have a very cool variable voltage and variable wattage battery. It measures in at 1300 milliamps, which is very cool for this size battery if you had to compare it to say the high-taste VV, which comes in at only 800. I've used it for about a week now, and Sky Blue Vaping was kind enough to give it to us to review and give it back to you guys in a competition. So let me give you a nice rundown of this product and why I would recommend it. First and foremost, it comes in a nice stainless steel finish, but if we have a look at the back of the box, which I actually want to go through in detail with you guys because it's actually very, very funny. If you come a little bit closer here, we can have a quick look here. Apparently it has variable voltage and variable wattage, which I assume that means is variable, but anyway. They have a voltage between 3 and 6, which is very good, like the EVIC has 6 for example, so it's on the high end level of how far you can push it with voltage. And the wattage is also very respectable, between 3 and 15 watts. For those of you that prefer the wattage like some of the other guys do, because it's more like we're comparing a manual car with the voltage, and an automatic with the wattage. With wattage will automatically adjust the ohms and the wattage performance based on just the ohms it's measured in at. So wattage is actually the preferred method. But anyway, let's go through what else it has. There's a power indicator, which is over here. Let me just power it on quickly. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it has a power indication. This thing will also flash here like the other Ego batteries do. But at the bottom, it has a very cool battery indicator over there. If you can zoom in and have a look at it. It's set to 5.4, but that's obviously just moved because it was in my pocket earlier. I don't vape it at that high. But anyway, let's move on to the next thing. It has a 14-second SMART protection. That's actually smart protection, obviously, but that's standard. It also has the pass-through, which is fantastic. So if you like me that spend hours at your desk gaming or surfing the net or just browsing our fantastic form, then you would know that a pass-through is critical for that. But I have one gripe about that pass-through, but I'll get back to that just now. Superior battery life, as I stated, it has 1300 milliamps, which is more than enough juice to last you at least a day on average vaping, not like it's chain vaping, but you know, the standard amounts of vaping. And it has a buttons protection, which means you can actually lock it. If I have to hold down these two buttons, which I'm not going to do right now, but if you hold the two down, it will actually lock it. And to tell you how to switch between variable voltage and variable wattage, you just hold that down for 5 seconds, and you'll see there change to wattage if you have a look over there. And apparently they have 5 different colors. I don't know what color other is. I would assume it's a hybrid. I have no idea. But anyway, they have black, stainless steel, other, light chrome, and dark chrome. Apparently this is black, but it looks stainless steel to me. But anyway, and it comes in 2 models. It comes in the regular 650, and Sky Blue only brings in the 1300 at the moment, as far as I know. But that's fantastic. I would not recommend a 650 for a variable wattage, variable voltage type battery, because you're just going to chew through that battery way too fast. So it's actually a great product. For those of you that would like to know how it compares to, say, the high-taste VB, well, here's the high-taste VB. This is the 800 milliamp one. There they are together. I don't know if you guys can see. It's quite a bit smaller. I've always liked the high-taste VB shape because it's square, so when you put it on your desk, it doesn't have the whole, you know, the rolling effect, so it can just go down straight. But other than that, they're basically both on the same level. I would actually say this SLB Ego V actually has a better feel to it than the high-taste. The high-taste has got a bit of a plasticky feel. I wouldn't be surprised if these buttons came off. This one feels slightly better in build quality. Just they need to work on their packaging and fix the English a bit, but otherwise it's a great product. So that's all I can really say about it. They're both pretty much the same. But the one big up between the high-taste is that it takes micro USB, where this one takes the standard USB size, which is actually quite a downfall, which means is when you send by your computer, you can't use your cell phone's USB cable to use the pass-through function. You're going to have a separate cable for the SLB. I have no idea why they didn't go the micro route, because everybody has micro USB cables all over their house, and it just doesn't make sense to me. So for me, that would really knock off a point, in my opinion. So All in all, I'd give this product an 8 out of 10. Firstly, being the packaging could be improved with its English, and secondly, it should really change to micro USB. And thanks for watching. Oh, I must be honest, this IKEA 16 with this SLB variable voltage V3 really performs great, and it looks great. I mean, look at this. If you're buying this, you are really recommending getting the IKEA 16 or the ProTank Mini. I always think people that have these kind of style batteries and they put on those like big ProTank 2s or whatever, it really looks funny. But I actually really love this. I mean, the 2 weeks that I've had this, I have not stopped vaping this setup right here. This is just fantastic. Let me just give you guys one more vape on how fantastic it is. And by the way, I'm vaping at about 15 watts here. Oh, it really is great.